Hello, my name is Ingy and I'm going to be presenting to you my world-class hotel and resort, the Van Hotel, located in Aspen, Colorado. Van Hotel is conceived as an upscale cabin meets mountain oasis where refined luxury is grounded in nature. Warm hardwood floors, walnut wall paneling, stone countertops, and marble flooring create a rich, tactile palette that glows in winter and opens seamlessly to the outdoors in the summer. Floor to ceiling windows wherever we could. I chose to frame the Rockies from the studios, the double, and the master suite, also blending the indoor comfort with the mountaineer energy year round. The grand lobby, gift shop, and bar cafe are also sculpted with stone and expansive glass to form the social heart that feels both intimate and world class. The restaurant elevates the modern lodge experience through dim lighting, walnut clad surfaces, and an atmosphere of curated warmth. A seasonal spa is going to be my addition, which offers both indoor and outdoor spaces and becomes the hotel's sanctuary of indulgence, while the catering office is planned with the same thoughtful luxury, ensuring staff and executives work in a space as effortless and elevated as the guest experience. These are just some inspiration images. First, we have the Plan A, the standard room. And for the standard room, we've established an efficient layout that prioritizes comfort and views. I'll show you the bubble diagram, which will organize the circulation from the entry to the sleeping zone to the window wall. And the compact bathroom is positioned near the entry for convenience, allowing the rest of the space to feel open and uncluttered. In the section sketch, the emphasis on the exterior view becomes clear. The room is oriented to immediately connect the guest to the landscape. This room focuses on thoughtful simplicity and a cohesive material palette. Next, we have Plan B. It expands on the guest experience with a slightly larger footprint. The bubble diagram shows a more defined circulation path, separating the vanity and the lounge area from the main sleeping zone. The deluxe room includes a space for dining table and additional seating, giving guests more flexibility for longer stays. The perspective sketch showcases an enhanced view with the bed anchored towards the windows. This room feels more spacious and luxurious while still keeping the warm, nature driven palette. With the Plan C, the business suite, it's designed for executive travelers and longer stays. This introduces separate living, dining, working, and sleeping zones. The business suite integrates multiple functions without sacrificing openness. The section sketch demonstrates the long sight lines from the workspace through the living area toward the windows, emphasizing natural light and calmness. These suites support productivity while maintaining the hotel's commitment to comfort and aesthetic cohesion. Here we have the bubble diagram for the lobby and gift shop. The public areas include the reception, the cafe bar, the seating, and the gift shop. For the main guest facing spaces, the semi public areas like the concierge, the bellhop zone, and the circulation toward the elevators support the lobby's operations. And finally, the restricted access areas, such as the office, delivery, and storage, are positioned for efficiency but kept visually separate. The diagram ensures that the spatial relationships support both hospitality, flow, and guest comfort. Here we have the lobby sketch. With the lobby sketches, they just illustrate two different guest moments here. The first is the check in experience, where the curved stone desk and the marble flooring establish the tone of quiet luxury. The second shows the cafe bar and gift shop zone with shelving and bar stools oriented towards the windows. These sketches demonstrate how materiality, lighting, and human scale work together to create hospitality moments that feel warm and polished. Next, we have the refined lobby and gift shop plan. The bar's long curved counter creates a strong focal point. The furniture layout in both the shop and cafe supports guest flow, while still leaving space for browsing and gathering. The plan also highlights operational adjacencies, such as the proximity of the cafe to the office and the storage spaces, ensuring the design is both beautiful and functional. Next, I have the restaurant bubble diagram. The major zones are identified: the main dining area, the lounge, the bar, the kitchen, and the ADA restrooms. The public areas dominate the front of the house, while the kitchen and storage are positioned centrally to support all dining zones. Server stations are placed strategically to reduce travel distances and to maintain a smooth service rhythm. Here we have just the preliminary sketch again. The curved bar continues the design language established in the lobby. Dining tables are arranged to frame views, create variety, and support different group sizes. Circulation paths from the server stations to the tables in the kitchen are clear and efficient. The layout balances ambiance and functionality. Here I have just a sketch of the bar. This perspective captures the mood of the restaurant. The curved stone bar sits in the foreground with the lounge seating and dining tables layered behind it. The wall paneling and the lighting create soft, intimate glow. This sketch communicates the elevated lodge atmosphere, the blend of luxury materials with a warm and understated aesthetic. Here we have the refined restaurant plan. It locks in the table spacing, the furniture shapes, circulation lanes. It ensures the ADA compliance, comfortable dining proportions, and efficient access to the bar and server stations. The plan reinforces the connection between the dining room and the restaurant's overall atmosphere of curated warmth. I've also worked in restaurants my entire life, and so this part of the project was really fun for me to do because I really do think I know what works, having worked in the industry for 20 years. So I decided actually to just add this spectacular big tree feature here in the cafe lounge area, which I thought would add a beautiful focal point, also bringing the outdoor indoor as well, and creating an easy pathway for servers and supporting staff to be able to walk through. Also, keeping the bathrooms tucked away, hidden behind curtains, and the curtain here just at the reception area as you enter to keep it a little bit hidden to create a moody atmosphere. Next, I have the catering office bubble diagram. The catering office diagram outlines a workspace designed for multiple teams, executives, event planners, assistants, and accounting. Support spaces such as the kitchen, file room, copy room, and library are arranged to support the daily workflow. Public reception sits at the front, transitioning into increasingly private zones as you move deeper into the office. Here I just have a rough sketch. Um, with the warm materials and generous daylight, which would be coming from only one portion, this back wall here, but was hoping that by leaving this space open without a door, the light would still filter in through this way. Next, we have the conference room sketch on the right, which highlights a long stone table surrounded by ergonomic chairs, ideal for executive meetings or client presentations. The artwork, wall treatment, and lighting create an elevated but welcoming space. This room is positioned to support the hotel's event and planning functions. The room on the left is one of the office spaces, the event planner spaces, and trying to sort of keep the everything everyone in the room able to see the beautiful views of the mountains on the outside. Here we have the refined catering office plan. It establishes the final layout of the office, the linear corridor, which organizes the program, the reception up front, followed by executive offices in the back, the conference spaces, the event planning zones, and the support rooms. The sequence creates privacy, improves workflow, and ensures good proximity to the kitchen for the event coordination. So kitchen is very close in case we need for the presentations. they need any sort of coffee or libations. We have the accountant tucked away, but near the executive offices. We have the two executive supporting assistants directly in front of their offices and their private conference room tucked away. And we have the event planner assistants directly in front of their corresponding executives. I put the file room tucked away in between the reception area and the copy room. Sorry, the reception area is tucked away between the file room and the copy room so that if the receptionist needs, they can access documents quickly and easily. And the library gives beautiful light and an opportunity for anyone who's sitting down to just lounge and enjoy the mountain views. Next, we have the full hotel floor plan, where this exit would lead towards the restaurant. We have the catering office space located here on the outside of this area, and towards the right here, we would have the elevators to the pool and the spa addition, which we will get to next. Here we have the my spa inspiration sketches. I want an indoor relaxation room that uses the natural textures and soft lighting to create a serene environment, whether it's winter or summer. Here we have a big glass window. We see the nature outside. In summer, the nature would be covered in snow. I mean, sorry, in winter, the nature would be covered in snow. In summer, it would be in full bloom. So both ways would be very beautiful. Um, with spas, I learned through the project that they're highly profitable and does draw very high-end clientele, which completely elevates both the inventory of the hotel as well as the entire sort of status of the community around it as well. So it is encouraged by communities for hotels to include spas. Now they have several reasons to. Um, we would have a wellness bar here, which would add like the boutique hospitality moment within the spa, and a sort of lounge here that would integrate like soft seating and would connect visually to the outdoor pools and as well the indoor spa areas for the winter. And together, the sketches show how the spa would continue the hotel's theme of nature driven luxury. That is the basic elements. I just realized that I would like to just cover a little more detail on the windows here. That everything is sort of, I did decide to have the sofa facing away so that they could observe the TV in sort of a nook. But throughout the rest of the space here in this deluxe room, we are looking outside, and I really wanted to keep this open so that walking in and out of the space, you're really like really observing the outdoors. Um, Same goes for here in this room where the focal point is the window. We're looking out. Everything is sort of the tables are situated to look out. The bed you get to really enjoy while still being able to enjoy your TV. Here as well, we have the dining area so that it mainly focuses on looking out to the mountains, the in the bedroom as well, and a little area to see, oh, excuse me, a little area to sit down. And again, with the TV, whenever I feel like if you're sitting on the sofa, it's probably a little time to sit and watch TV and lounge and enjoy one another while enjoying something on the TV. I put that away from the natural sunlight, which would glare on the TV. And here we would have windows, large windows all across these two walls here and as well in the front window display area, um, accentuating the mountain views while everyone sits in the cafe and while in the gift shop being inspired to maybe purchase more. and using again trees inside the space to once again bring in the natural elements so that even when it is cold outside, it still can feel warm inside. I hope you enjoyed my presentation, and I would love to see you at our world-class hotel and resort, Van Hotel in Aspen, Colorado. Thank you.